Day 302, or October the 29th. I am the resurrection and the life. Our thoughts today come from John chapter 11, verse 25. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live, even though they die. Now the big picture surrounding this verse. As John approaches the last week of the earthly life of Jesus, he records the instance of Lazarus being raised by Jesus after he had been dead for 4 days. Just imagine being a witness to this. John is the only one who records it, and I, for one, am very glad he does. It just goes to show how many good and helpful things the Gospel writers could have written down when the raising of a dead man isn't included. He underlines how long Lazarus has been dead, just in case you may suspect that he'd only just fainted. John tells us more about the events in the upper room than all the other Gospel writers added together. It begins in our passage today and runs for a total of 5 chapters. It's John alone who tells us of Jesus washing the disciples' feet, and also many more details not included in the other Gospels. And now, today's action step. Having proved he has power over death by raising his friend Lazarus from the dead, Jesus then justifiably declares that he is the resurrection and the life. No one else could make such a claim, but ironically, when Jesus does, it's then that the religious leaders of his day determine that he must die. It's a grave issue, but I always find myself laughing at the futility of declaring death on a man who has just proved he has power over death. I'm sure you've heard people say that they don't believe Jesus was anything more than a superb teacher and example. Well, I, for one, would not want to be associated with any superb teacher who claimed to have exclusive power over death. I would steer well clear. Having said that, if Jesus does have the power of life and death at his command, we would be foolish to ignore him when he says, "Come to me."